It's this one hard out to left center. Carrying out deep, could it be? It is gone.
And Jacobs with the punishing kill.
A 2-run shot that ties the game.
Hyatt hits it over, and she's going to have a kill. Over to Boyd, inside to Gaddis. Spin move, puts it up, takes the foul, and knocks it down. Quan Connor takes the three, puts it up, knocks it down!
Welcome to another edition of the Storm Report. It's the 2014 Men's and Women's Cross Country Preview. I'm David Noblet alongside head men's and women's cross country coach Billy Miller. And coach, heading into NCAA full active membership, excited about the move. What this allows for you guys to do is you've been able to compete in the conference championship the last couple of years, but now you guys are able to go to the NCAA regional meet. What does that mean to you guys?
It's exciting for us. You know, previously at the conference we were eligible for awards but not team awards, but now we get to actually try to challenge for team awards and then get to the regional championships, and then at regionals you have to qualify for nationals. And we are in one of the toughest regions, if not the toughest in the country, so which is good. Feel like competition.
You guys got a couple of good teams coming back, some good returners on both sides. Let's go ahead and start on the women's side.
Okay.
Obviously the biggest one, Megan Johnson, coming back, and just to how good of a runner. She set so many records through the last couple of years. She's got to be that head of that class coming back.
She's a class act. When you're recruiting somebody, you see a little bit about what they are, but then when they get here, you see more. And she is just a top student athlete that you can look for to lead a women's team, and what you look for in a student athlete, just on the field, in the classroom, with the team. You kind of wish you try to stretch out those type of athletes longer so you can keep them, but I think she'll be here for 2 more years and looking to do something in the business accounting. But tremendous athlete, student, everything you can look for.
Let's talk about some of your other returnees that come back and then how they strengthen the team.
Yeah, probably the top, Emily Keller, she's our senior. I mean, she has another season. We're redshirting her this year. Another good leader, good kid to have on the program. I call them kids, young student athletes. And Morgan Sawyer is here. She's returning. This will be her last cross country. Kate Schrader joined us last year, and then Lindsay Lester. So those are juniors, seniors, type of kids that are coming back. And then we have 8 to 9 girls coming in. We're going to be young with some returning.
All right, talk about some of the, like you said, talk about some of the newcomers. Who's the ones that's really going to maybe help impact and maybe have a chance to really do something early?
They're all right there in the same boat, so I don't want to just pick one out. I kind of see what they could do, but we could have one pack up in front and then another pack that's really close. I never really pay attention to conference ratings, and so we weren't rated really high, which is fine. We like to be the element of surprise when we get to conference, and so that's okay. We'll just keep working, and when we get there, do everything they can to represent our program and school.
Let's shift over to the guys' side. Andrew LaHaye, obviously your top runner in all conference selection. He pretty much heads the men's side, but talk about him as well as some of the other returns.
Same ditto with Megan, just great student athlete, a Christian young man, and exactly what we look for. It's hard to believe 4 years ago he was a freshman, and now he's a senior. And so just seeing them grow in all the areas, aspects of their life, and when they get to come to their senior year and run and represent at such a high level, we're really excited for him and the entire program.
Also, Noe Perez returns and a few others.
You got Noe Perez, he's a senior, and then Richard Mead is a senior, Lauren Heap is a senior, and so we've gotten them. Blake's joining us, he took a year off, he's a junior, and then we have a couple young ones coming in that will help, kind of start the rebuilding this year into the following years.
Let's talk a little bit about kind of the, I won't say rebuilding process, because you said you've already mentioned the seniors, but let's talk about some of the newcomers. Who's some on the men's side that we can look for?
Merid Sunram he's really good with middle distance, and so there's really no telling what he can do. He could probably challenge to be one of the top 3 this year. Grayson's going to redshirt this year, and so he'd be up there with the top 3. And so and then Jesus Martinez, You know, he's one that has a lot of talent, ability. We're just going to wait and see where we go as we get into training.
Let's take a look at some of your schedule. It's pretty consistent, some of the things you hit, you know, the UCO Land Run, the Southern Stampede, the Cowboy Jamboree, but these are all meets that really prepare you guys down the stretch.
They do. And there's some of them are some of the top cross-country meets in the country, just competitively. You got the Missouri Southern, which next year will be the national championship host. And then, which is, you have everybody coming in from around the country. Then you have OSU, which is a real challenging course, if not one of the toughest in the country. If you like hills, that's your course. And then conference, and then regionals. And so then we have a couple others that are pre-meets or prior before the big hard meets that we go to see where we are.
All right, finally, Coach, just some overall goals for both the men's and women's team.
Well, I would say on the guys' side, you know, be in the top half. You know, because we're going to miss Grayson this year. That's going to hurt us a little bit. We're young on the back end, but if we can be in the top half, which would be the top 3 at conference, I'll be pleased with that this year. On the girls, I think we could be in the top 4, top 3. I really do. Just depends kind of how we mix with the top pack and the backpack.
All right, that'll work. Appreciate it, Coach. Good luck this year.
Appreciate it.
Thank you guys for watching the Storm Report. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media aspects on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Just search for SNUathletics.com. Thanks again for watching the Storm Report.